some good news and some bad news.
Made for me, you were. You were made for me.
What's up, crew? So yeah, there's some interesting things going on here. That sounds way too depressing. Since I got this awesome gig and it definitely paid well, I was able to take care of basically all of my credit card debt that has to do with the investments I've made for this business, the vlog, and my video producing. It also left me with a little extra cash, and I grabbed a few things for myself. I was able to get a second hard drive, which came just in the nick of time. I basically ate up about 400 gigabytes of space just for this MongoDB shoot, and I'm completely out of space on that hard drive, and I obviously have to keep recording for the vlogs, which obviously begs the question of whether or not I should keep every bit of footage that I get for my vlog. I want to keep it all, but it's a lot of space, and I don't know if I can keep buying $300 4 terabyte hard drives, because that's going to take only 4 months or less now because of these types of gigs to fill up. But anyways, so got that. I'm giving you all the good news first, and I'm going to end with bad news. Should I bring the bad news out? I crashed Big Man Mavic. Everything was going normal. It was just flying, and then it stopped, and all of a sudden it started doing this. It was just like, got a mind of its own. So being a rookie and not being completely confident in which way to push the sticks, I just grabbed one and it pushed it forward towards a wall. And I was like, shoot. So I tried to pull it back, and I ended up just spinning it. And it was doing this so much that no matter what stick I hit, it was going to fly in a weird direction, right into the wall, down to the ground. And then the propellers were just spinning into the ground, and it wouldn't stop. So I was trying to land it, and it just would not stop. So I think the propeller motors are burned out, and the gimbal just stopped working because I think of the impact. So I won't be seeing much drone footage for a little bit. Hopefully, I did pay for the extra insurance and it covers accidental damage or crashes. Sending it off either today or tomorrow to DJI, and they'll let me know whether or not it's covered, and then we'll find out how much it cost, if it costs anything. So there's that. Back to the good news. I got this sweet thing. It's a monitor. Here, zoom out for a second. There we go. Right now I'm just using it as a test, but for the most part, this will be for my Ronin. The really most difficult thing about using the Ronin, if you do not have an external monitor, is that you have to kind of position yourself in a weird way to where you can look down at the camera where the screen lies. And of course I have the articulating screen on the Canon 70D, but I can't flip it out without it being in the way of the gimbal. So this, you grab an attachment like this guy, you put it there, monitor goes here, faces upward at the best angle possible, and you have yourself a viewer for when you're shooting. And it's come in a perfect timing, because we'll be shooting several videos with Neil as he does the open workouts. I won't have to be awkward looking at the camera. I can just keep my eye on the monitor and get him in the perfect frame. So I'm so stoked to do that. Nothing else shipped in today, but I did pick up. We're still having internet issues, and interesting obviously about being at a technology company's sales kickoff is I had an opportunity to talk to one of their engineers, and he was working behind the scenes, and we just got to talking, and I was like, how much do you know about home networks? And I'm like, I have this Netgear, I've tried the Aris, I live in a house with plaster, does that affect it? He said yes. And then I also mentioned that I have the Powerline adapters, and while they do work, he also mentioned that older houses have old-fashioned wiring, which is not very good for that. And he said something that just it was like, yep, that's what's happening. So when I'm streaming Netflix and it goes and just freezes, and then it goes to loading 25% and stops, what's happening is there was an interference in that line of communication. And if anything, it's probably from the TV being used. So it's such old wiring that is unable to produce the amount of signal that it needs to for streaming. It's just a symptom of an old house. We're going on 5 minutes, so we're going to close this one out, but I got a new router, which was a little bit more expensive than the ones I've gotten, but it's a much better one with some antennas, and hopefully that fixes everything. I ordered something else with that. Oh, a new tripod. 2 clients in a row, I didn't have my own tripod, and I was left rushing around trying to figure out how to get one. So I ordered one for myself finally, a Manfrotto with I think Chelsea Lifts uses this one. It has like a grip that you pull a trigger and you can move the camera around. Luckily, the other video guy that was there had a tripod that I could steal, and it helped me with a lot of the footage. But, you know, as someone who wants to be a professional videographer, I obviously need a professional tripod. So that comes in today as well too. Today is open announcement 17.2, and can't wait to see what it is. Hopefully it's another interesting workout. I can't imagine it won't be interesting, because that's what they are. But that's it for now. Smash cut of something, hopefully. 17.2 is about to be announced. Ah!
That whole Coach Glassman marketing. The announcement is just moments away. But
Just moments
refresh
away.
you guys on how you
They still don't have sound there. Shit.
Oh no.
And we're not even gonna hear what the workout is. That's so bad. I wonder who's
They
sprinting.
acknowledged it too.
Mm-hmm. I was watching the Facebook feed. It's the same problem. It sucks too, because it's at Rogue headquarter.
That live chat is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
CrossFit Games.
Oh, there it is.
Do you think someone's monitoring that?
2 dumbbells.
Dumbbells.
Dumbbell.
Dumbbell thrusters. And the cameraman just almost fell.
Starts with foot walking lunge. 25 feet.
I really think they're gonna do dumbbells every freaking open workout, and I'm gonna hate that. Overhead position.
Front rack position.
Front rack. Ugh.
50 pounds for the men.
Dirty.
35 pounds for
Yet
the women.
again. Thank God Hyperfit USA and CrossFit Extreme Athletics
Can you not talk through the whole thing?
use dumbbells all the time.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were recording.
Yeah, thanks. Toes to
After that, you will return to the dumbbells, where you will do 8 dumbbell
thrusters.
power cleans.
Ugh.
You will do 2 rounds of that triplet, then 2 more rounds of that triplet. But for the second 2, instead of 16 toe to bar,
Oh, I thought you said 6.
you will do 16 bar
Muscle-ups.
Muscle-ups.
Ooh. That's interesting.
17.2 is.
Never heard of a couplet, a double couplet.
16
Or triplet.
toe to bar,
Double
8
triplet.
dumbbell.
Ooh, 12 minutes. How many power cleans?
Good luck.
Oh, that's not a problem. Yeah, I really, really hope they don't use dumbbells every single workout. That would just be so corny. Like, we've never done dumbbells before. Let's do them every workout. I can imagine they'll do thrusters next week. Dumbbell thrusters, that is. Well, now I need to record my what you need to know about this workout.
What's doing? What's doing? Can't figure it out. What's doing? Peekaboo!